The Drakeblood Greatsword is a weapon I never really thought I'd be talking about in a video like this. It's the shortest of all greatswords, and other than its unique moveset, it doesn't have much to offer. It has split damage 3 ways among physical, magic, and lightning damage. Splitting damage 3 ways is usually a very bad idea. It has to go through your opponent's defenses 3 times separately, which usually ends up in it doing very little damage. But, as it turns out, when a weapon has such obviously bad traits like this, it often gets overlooked. People don't pay much attention to it. This usually means they miss out on a lot. I've tried to get this weapon to work for a long time. To be completely honest, it was really hard to get the damage to work. After all, it is split 3 ways, no matter what you do. But I managed to get an infusion to actually work with it, and have pretty good synergy with the type of damage it's doing. Now, there are several infusions in the game. Many of them are centered on damage, some of them are centered on utility. The Blessed Infusion is a very funny case. When it comes to Blessed Infusions, the only real advantage they offer is a passive regeneration for your HP. But, for weapons that have innate lightning damage, such as the Dragonslayer's Axe or the Lothar Knight Greatsword, it actually boosts the lightning damage as well as the physical damage, making it not that terrible of an infusion, on top of adding regen, of course. So, the Drakeblood Greatsword can be infused, and has split damage 3 ways, one of which is lightning damage. Turns out that was the solution all along. With a unique moveset, early hyper armor frames, and the particular ability of looking like a straight sword, this weapon offers a lot of unique advantages that other greatswords don't. Now, don't misunderstand. I am not claiming that this greatsword is the best greatsword. I'm not even claiming that it's a good greatsword. But I'm claiming that it's not as trash as we were all led to believe during the long lifespan that this game has had. With Elden Ring right around the corner, it's about time we gave this weapon a chance. In this video you'll see me use a couple of setups with it, one using it in the main hand, but you'll also see me using it as an offhand to pretend to be a straight sword. It is very short and looks like a straight sword after all, and until you swing it, people may assume that it is. So that can open up for a pretty hefty amount of mix-ups. It's actually quite fun. So the damage isn't that bad anymore. It offers passive regeneration, the damage splits 2 ways instead of 3, for all effects of course, unless the opponent is wearing the Crown of Dusk, but that's another whole different matter. This weapon can actually work on a serious setting. All you need is 40 faith and a Blessed Infusion, and that's it. So, while this game is still alive, why don't you give it a shot? Worst case scenario, you have fun. Best case scenario, you give this weapon a shot, and you find your new favorite weapon. I mean, I doubt it, but who knows, you might. And while this weapon won't get you the best results, it's something new. And something new with a game that has been out for this long is a novelty. And, I mean, if you can still find new things to do in a game as old as this one, who knows what Elden Ring might offer. This is the Drakeblood Greatsword, a weapon that has not been widely used since the release of the game. It has been looked over, looked down upon, and overall ignored. But I'm choosing to give it a chance, and I recommend you do too. I want to thank the Dashing Saint for organizing the Cathedral Day event, as well as everyone who participated in it, for giving me a chance to test out this weapon and gather footage for this video. It made it so much easier. And honestly, it showed me that it can work, because everybody was giving it their all today. With that, I will leave you with the rest of the video, and I hope that you do enjoy the Drakeblood Greatsword. Enjoy!